When the pins start falling, it's plain to see we got the action covered on 40 TV. The best in the valley come to pull right here. We've had your number covered for the past 5 years. We got the action, we got the show, and making it better's the only way that we know. It's called Let's Go Bowling, and we came to play.
Let's Go Bowling, brought to you by True Value Hardware. For quality, selection, and personal attention, make True Value Hardware your store of first choice.
Hi, and good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of Let's Go Bowling. I'm your host this week, Scott Coen. Our regular host, Jim Klein, down in Florida covering the Red Sox. This week, we're coming to you from our Candlepin home in Southampton, Massachusetts, Canal Lanes. We are well into our Scratch Men's Division tournament, and the bowlers today, first of all, our challenger, Al Johnson, who bowls out of State Bowl, and our champion, Jeff Atkins, who bowls out of the Bowling Center in Westfield. We'll be back with match number 1 right after this. Welcome back to Let's Go Bowling, everybody. Our challenger, Al Johnson, will roll first. I'd like to welcome Frank Montegna, our color man, this week. Frank, what are we looking at here?
Well, Scott, we got the 5, 7, 8, 10, and also the 6 pin in there. He's got a piece of wood. He's waiting for it to settle down. And he's going to try to hit this on a red band.
Picked up a couple, three left standing. And he picks it up, so 10 for Al right off the break. Frank Lacedona from West Springfield is our home viewer. He's been paired with Al Johnson. Jeff Atkins, our champion. Jesse Perkins from West Springfield. He's been paired with him. Ball on the way, and a good start.
Al sits down with a strike.
He's bowling like a champ right off the bat. This is the men's scratch division, so no handicap pins are figured in.
Champion Jeff Atkins. He's got what we call a backward strike.
A backward strike.
Yeah, he missed a head pin. Got lucky. Pins spin around, and the last pin to fall is about the head pin.
Well, 2 for 2. This could be a short match.
Yes. Yeah, 2 full. Jeff's got the spread eagle with a clip wing on that.
This is a difficult spare to pick up?
Yes, it is. Jeff's going to have to split the 2 pins.
Leaves 2.
Yeah, he leaves 2.
This is, he gets a lot of good pin action, doesn't he?
Yes, Jeff's, he's got a very strong ball. He's got a lot of spin on it. Gives him tremendous action.
And 2, so he gets the 10 count. Off to a flying start. Challenger Al Johnson up now to try and answer that. Leaves 2.
He's got the 2 and a 4 pin standing. He's got a piece of wood off to the right-hand side. His object is the 2 pin.
And so goes it. So he picks up a spare, answering those quick strikes. Al's single high game is 197. His high series 477.
Gets a strike.
This looks like it's shaping up to be a pretty good match, Frank. What do you think?
Oh, yes. These 2 guys are very competitive. They're going to show us a good show today.
Jeff Atkins, our champ, up now, off to a good start. He's left something to work with there.
He's only got about 3 pins that he chopped out on that.
All right, Jeff, come on.
Do you try to make all this, or do you just try to pick up as many as you can?
His object was still the head pin. He wanted to hit the head pin, split the 1 into 3 to get more pinfall, but it didn't work out for him.
Okay, leaves 4. I've noticed some pretty white pins down at the end of the lanes there. Tell me about that.
Well, Scott, we've had these pins now. This is our 3rd week, and these pins were donated by the Western New England Candlepin Association, and gives us a nice new look. And of course, the fellas, they know they're going to be a little bit on the tough side.
Really?
Yes, new pins are a little tough until they break in.
And picks it up. So Jeff is starting to put up some numbers. And that's what it looks like through those frames there. We'll be back with the rest of the match right after this. Welcome back to Let's Go Bowling. Our challenger, Al Johnson, up. And there's 4.
Yeah, Al's working on a strike right now. He's got another ball to fill a strike. So he looks like he's got the 2, 4, 5, and a 7.
And that wood in the back should help here, shouldn't it?
Yeah, that'll help. No, he hit a 2 full.
He chopped it.
It gives Al a 7 fill.
To be able to pick this up?
Tough shot. Tough shot. Oh,
hey, how about that?
Pretty shot by Al.
That'll get the crowd involved. That was a nice shot. The look of determination.
Well, Al knows he's got his work cut out from.
He sure does. There's only 4 left, but they're spread out, huh?
Yes, we got the 5, 6, 7, 10. He's got a piece of wood laying in front of the 5 pin. He's going to play this on the left side. I'm sorry, I take that back. I was wrong. Al played it the right way. He tried to play it to the right side.
Yeah, a little bit more of a slide, and he would have had that.
Yeah.
And 1 for the 10 count. So, let's see what our champion, Jeff Atkins, can respond to that.
Jeff's trailing by 16 pins, but he's working on a spare right now.
All right, that ought to help.
Yeah.
See if he can roll one of those strikes that he started the game with.
Yes.
Okay, there's 9.
Jeff's looking at the 4 pin right now. He's got a piece of wood laying in the middle of the alley. He's going to have to go just right at the 4.
He'll go right at the pin then.
Yes.
Ball on the way.
Ooh, missed it.
And he just missed it. Okay, now what he needs to do is just pick up the 10 count.
Oh, yeah, every pin counts.
Like, that's what he needed the last time. There's 10.
Come back.
Again, this is a scratch match, so there are no handicap pins. These guys are rolling just for what they can get.
He's trailing by 14 pins. Opposite of 10 box.
With 9.
Yeah, we're looking at the 5 pin.
And he picked it up, so he gets the spare. We'll see what Al Johnson can do now. Again, Al out of the state lanes. 197 high single game. And 3 left.
Oh, he got a tough break here. He's got the 5, 6, 10. He's got a piece of wood laying in front of the 6 and a 10.
Now, will he go for the wood here?
Oh, definitely. He's going to have to hit that wood on the left side and kick it off the wall to come back to get the 5. It's a good try.
Almost. Leaves 1. This is turning out to be a very good match.
Yes, he's getting. Jeff's still trailing by about 16 pins. I'll take that back. 14 pins.
Okay. With 3 and with a piece of wood in the front. What about being able to pick this one up?
Well, he's got the 3, 6, 7. He's got a piece of wood laying in front of the 3-pin. He's going to have to play this again down on the left side, which we call a low side. And he did.
And that other piece of wood got in the way.
Yeah. He was hoping for it to come hit the wall and come across and take that 7.
And gets the 10. So through 8 frames, we're looking at 107.
Just working on a mark. He's got a chance to gain a little bit.
Four left standing. The wood's in the back now.
And he's got the 1, 3, 7, and 10. He's gonna have to split the 1, 3.
Well, I'll tell you what. That's about as close as you get without picking it up.
Geez, he hit that pretty good, Scott. He thought he had that shot.
Yeah, I think some of the people in the audience did also. And gets the 10 count. Again, Jeff Atkins' home viewer is Jesse Perkins from West Springfield. They're trying for a prize from the Frameworks of Granby, Massachusetts.
No, we got the 2, 4, 6, and 10. He's going to have to split the 2 and 4, throw that 2 pin right across into the 6 and 10.
Okay. He should be able to pick up these 2.
Yeah, if Jeff is on, he'll pick him up. He's a sharp bowler.
And 1, so he leaves 1 pin standing for a count of 9.
Well, Al's got a 9-pin lead here going into his last 2 frames.
Yep. Boom. Finish strong. There's a strike. That's good to see.
Yeah. Well, that kind of evens off with Jeff's backward strike.
I was just saying that. Jeff started out real strong, and now Al's finishing up with the numbers. And he leaves 2. I see the piece of wood creeping over now.
Yeah, it's getting close to trying to creep over near that 3 and 6 pin, but it's going to stay in the middle of the lane.
And picks it up, so a spare.
He gives him a 10 fill on that strike. Now he's got 1 ball to roll. So he's got a 137 plus a ball.
All right. And 7. A very good game by Al Johnson, our challenger.
Yes, very good start. 144.
Now Jeff needs to try and get some numbers here. He didn't get much action on that at all. Just kind of sat there.
No, he's got to get back on that head pin, and if he's off a fraction, he's in trouble.
Yep.
Yeah. Jeff's a good bowler. He'll come back.
What about this now?
Well, he's going to have to try to get the best count he can on this. His object is the head pin. He's going to probably play this on the left side of the head pin. Yeah.
And leaves 1. I thought he was going to get that one. Got a long way to go before this match is over. It's just game number 1.
That's an unusual shot we have.
Very unusual. I was just going to say that.
The 8 and the 9. That's the kind of shot you get with new pins. He's got a couple pieces of wood there. He's got a piece of wood laying towards the left side of the 8 pin. And that's basically what he's going to try to shoot for.
Let's see if he can pick this up.
Nice shot.
Very nice shot. Very nice indeed.
He's got 117 plus 1 ball to roll.
Okay, Jeff Atkins, our champ. Let's see if he can make a mark as we head into game number 2. And 4 left standing for a total of 6. So Al Johnson with a 144. Jeff Atkins, our champion, with a 123. That's the end of game number 1. And we'll be back with game number 2 of this match right after this timeout. Go back to Let's Go Bowling, everybody. Jeff Atkins, our champion, will roll first in game number 2 of this 3-game match. And an 8.
Well, we got the 6-10.
He should be able to pick this up. And 2. So good start. Good start. He began this match, as we said, 21 pins down.
Yeah, Jeff was about 7 pins shy of his average. Now that was quite a bit over his average in the last game.
2, 4, 5. With wood in the back.
He's going to have to split the 1-3 and 1-3 pocket. Nice shot by Jeff.
Very nice shot. Okay. And he'll have the spare up. Our challenger, Al Johnson, who had a very good game number 1. He left that out to the right side, but was able to pick up some pins.
Yes, he almost got a backward strike again.
This will be routine. Yes, sir. And a spare. A very good start, picking up right where he left off. And in case you're just joining us, we have new pins for the program. These were installed a few weeks back, and you said that the new pins need to get broken in.
Yes, they seem to do funny things.
And 9. Very good pin action.
Yeah, it's good form by Al. Shows that he's lifting out, getting that ball right out there. Al's got a piece of wood that crept up kind of high on the plate. Kind of made a roadblock for him. So I think he's going to try to play this on a right-hand cap. Drive it into the 7. No.
Exactly what could have happened did. That's too bad. Gonna go right at it now. Okay, a little bit of a disappointment there, but an opportunity for our champion, Jeff Atkins, now to kind of jump back in this thing. He'll be rolling with a spare up. With 8. And a lot of wood.
Yes, the 4-8 standing wood. 4 pieces of wood.
There you go. He played the wood the right way, and that's why he picked that up. Back over to lucky lane 13.
He's got 5 pins lead on this string.
8 down, 2 standing. Let's see if he can pick this up now.
He's got the 2-7 here. A little split.
And 2 for the spare. So Jeff, our champion, making a little bit of a move here. Let's see if Al Johnson can respond to that. Again, Al Johnson, his home partner, Frank Lacadonia from West Springfield. Both are playing for a bonus prize from Country Kitchen of Brattleboro, Vermont. And we've got 4 across and 1 behind.
Yeah, we call it those 4 pins to the left. That's what we call the 4 horsemen on the left side, and along with the 10 pin. Oh, he's got it.
How about that? How about that?
I told you those pins are funny things happen to them.
Yeah, they are, and you know that could have been disastrous if those 2 didn't fall down. That might wind up being a very big point in this match.
Right.
With 7 and 3 left.
This is the bad part of the funny things that happens with new pins. I'll put that ball right in the pocket and left him the 5, 7, and a 9 pin. He's got a piece of wood over to the right-hand side. I believe he's going to use that wood.
You do. All right. Yes. Used it to perfection. Picked it up. And we've got a very good match. A very good match. That's the way it stands right now. And we'll be back with the second half of game number 2 right after this. Welcome back to Let's Go Bowling, everyone. Jeff Atkins, our champion. Up. With 9, and we're already talking about some bonus money here. 3 marks in a row, $25, and then $25 for each consecutive mark. And he's got 4 in a row working on 5. Oh, he missed it. Okay. Let's see if we can get the 10 count now.
That was a $25 ball for him.
Yes, it was.
I'm sure he'd like to have that ball back.
I'll bet he would also. Gets the 10, not only with the bonus money, $25, but for the match, too. That spare could have helped him.
Right, he needs a few pins here, because Al's just kind of staying right along with him.
That was a big miss. Seven and 3 left.
Well, looks like we have the 3, the 4, and the 6. Kind of hit that head pin a little bit on the heavy side, and that's why he's got a split.
He just missed that. He's trying, I guess, just nudge that one over to pick up the spare. So 2 left, and he can work on the 10 count here. With 1. And leaves 1 standing, so a 9 in that frame. And Al Johnson, our challenger, with an opportunity for 3 marks in a row. And an opportunity to build on his lead as well. Almost, huh?
Yeah. Beautiful ball by Al, right in the pocket. He's got the 9 pin standing. He's just going to have to go right at it.
He missed it. Just like what Jeff did in the last frame. Let's see if he can pick up 10 now. And he does. It's always funny how they get that last pin on the second try.
Oh, yeah, always easy with the 3rd ball. Well, Al still got a 15-pin lead here.
Yes, he does.
Throughout the whole match.
Hey, there you go.
He's going to get a good break here.
All right, that's enough.
All right, freeze frame shows that he had a tremendous split.
Well, I'll tell
almost
you what.
like the spread eagle stand, and ended up with a 9.
Yep. It's those new pins.
Yeah. Al's got to wait here a little bit. He's got a rolling wood. Must wait till wood comes to a complete stop. Oh my goodness.
That's tough. That is really, really tough.
That's making Al talk.
You just got to shake your head when that happens.
Yes, that's one of the funny things about the new pins. You just never know what they're going to do.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Okay. Jeff Atkins up now. Again, his home participant, Jesse Perkins from West Springfield. They're playing for a prize from the Frameworks in Granby. Jeff can make a move here.
And he gets a strike.
How about that? Okay, this is a good opportunity now to make a move here.
Yes, he's trailing by 15 pins, so he's got 2 balls here to fill that strike. He'll cut into that 15 pins.
Most pins are flying around. There's 4.
And he's got a 6 fill so far with another ball to roll. It looks like he's got the 2, 4, 5, and a 7. Just chopped out the 4.
Chopped out 1. How difficult will this be to pick up?
Well, I don't know if he's gonna play it safe and get 2 or go for the 3. No, he went for the 3, but just ended up chopping out the 1.
And almost at this point, he probably feels he has to do that.
Yeah, he needs a few pins.
Al Johnson back up again. Two, 4, 6 left.
Al hit that very full.
You got half of it.
I'd like to let our viewers know that Al Johnson owns a state record. For 10 games, he bowled a 1483, which is
That's a Massachusetts state record?
That's a Massachusetts state record, yes, for 10 games.
Very nice. He got 8 of them. Now, what about that piece of wood in the front? Is that going to help or hurt him?
Well, the wood is angled a little bit to the right side, so he's going to have to play this on a cap and drive that wood into the 2 pins.
Boy, I'll tell you, he has been hurt by that in this match. Not that the score is showing that, but that's happened to him several times. There's no doubt what to do here. Just go right out. And picks up 10.
Well, Al's I'm sorry, Jeff's trailing by about 3 pins throughout the match. And now he's got what we call a spread eagle. We see Jeff pick this shot up a couple weeks ago on these new pins.
Okay, 4. Now, how about that piece of wood behind there? Will
that piece of wood definitely will help him out. All he's got to do is split the 2 and the 4.
Didn't come back. 1 left for the 10 count. I think he really would have liked to have had a mark there. With 8.
Yeah, he's got the 6-10 remaining. 2 pieces of wood there. He's going to have to play this right on the red band.
Just like that. We heard that one all the way back.
Yes.
Here.
Yeah, Jeff's got 133 plus 1 ball to roll.
All right. tough. Just 3. 136 for 259 as of right now.
Nothing wrong with those scores.
Nope, and then Al now trying to keep as much of his lead as he can. And that was a nice ball. And no doubt about what he'll do here. Just go right at that pin.
Yep. All he's got to do is go at the 7 pin.
Just like that. That was a big mark for him.
Yes, because he only has a 3-pin lead in the match.
Exactly.
A little bit too full.
Yep, 4 left with wood.
That was a 6 fill, so now he's back into an 11-pin lead here, but he's got a tough shot here. He's got 2 ways of playing this. I just don't know which way he's going to choose.
And he gets just 1.
Gives him a 9 box.
And leaves 1 for 9. So you see the situation there. This is working out to be a pretty close match. After 2 games of 3, we're close. Game number 3 is coming up. We'll see who wins this, Al Johnson or Jeff Atkins. We'll be back with it right after this. Welcome back to Let's Go Bowling, everybody. Al Johnson, our challenger, up with a 12-pin lead in game number 3 of this match.
All right.
And he picks up 7 there, leaving 3 behind.
And we got the 1, 7, and a 9 pin. Al's object is the head pin.
And leaves 1 behind. Al was hoping for the body English to make that last one fall down. And he gets the 10.
Big strike.
There it is. Big strike. Jeff Atkins, our champ, up, and let's see how he responds to that. He's got some pins to make up.
He's trailing 12 in a match.
Had a lot of pin action. He was hoping that might have knocked those last 2 down, but he leaves 2 for the 8 count.
He's got the 5-10 pin standing here, as we see it on a freeze frame. He's got a piece of wood behind a 5. He's going to place that ball between the dead wood and a 5-pin.
All right, good try, Jeff.
Just missed it.
Yep, he sure did. And leaves 1. And Jeff bowls out of the bowling center in Westfield. 7, 8.
Oh, he has the same shot as he did on lane 14, 5-10. Except he's got 2 pieces of wood in a different position. The wood to the right, Jeff is going to have to play that on the left side of the cap. Hope the ball carries both of them pins. Oh.
Leaves 1 standing.
Did hit that in that exact spot. It just didn't go for him.
Had a loose ball.
Oh, Jeff missed that. He gets a 9 box.
Okay. And Al Johnson working on a mark. In case you haven't heard, Al Johnson bowling out of the State Bowl. 125 average coming in. Bowling better than that today. 2-4-5 left.
And he's got the 3, 5, 6, 9, and 10. He's going to place the ball in between a 3 and a 6.
Didn't get much help from the flying wood. Leaves 2 behind. See if he can pick this up now. And 2 for the 10 count.
Al's increased his lead. He's up to 22 pins.
Two, 5. Now, what do you? I guess you go for the bunched pins here and try to throw one over that way, or?
Yeah, I believe that's your main object. He's got 2 choices of here. He either can play the 3 pin on the left side, hope to get a good mesh on the pins, or he's going to try to go to the right side of it. Chose to go to the right side, and he just missed it.
Leaves 2 standing with wood. And 1 for the 9 count. There's an opportunity here now for Jeff Atkins to put something together if he can.
Oh, yeah. Jeff knows he's got to get going now. This is the last game. He can't let Al pull too far ahead. All but the 3 pin. Got 2 pieces of wood tucked in there like a sandwich.
Yeah, sure is. Just like that. All right, there's your mark. There's your mark.
He needs a strike here just to keep even in this game.
Yes, he does. And he leaves 2 behind.
Yep. He's got the 2-4. Got 2 pieces of wood, 1 laying behind the 2-4, and he's got 1 that's might be a roadblock. It's hard to see from this angle.
And he used it, and used it well, and he picks up the mark. Our challenger, Al Johnson, back up in lane number 14. And strike, big strike. That'll get him. That'll get him going.
Yeah. Sounds like Al brought his crew down here, cheering him on.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
He said they're not here to watch him bowl. They're here to get to see themselves on TV.
Right. I just got the spread eagle. He's got a piece of wood in behind the right side of spread eagle. Could help him out.
Hey, how about that?
Nice shot by Al Johnson. That gives him a 10 fill on his strike.
Yeah, you were saying about using that wood, and that's what he did. That definitely helped out there.
Jeff working on a spare.
Seven down, 3 up. His pins are spread out. How difficult will it be to pick this up?
Very difficult. He's got the 1, 8, 10. He's going to have to place hit the object as the head pin. He's going to have to hit it one side or the other.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Leaves 2. This looks like a tough shot.
Can't take him for granted, Scott.
No, you can't.
They look like they're leaning right against him, and they do funny things.
Well, the crowd was pulling for that strike, but he'll get 9.
Yeah. How about the 6 pin?
And he can just roll right at the pin because there's nothing in front.
Yeah. Well, he definitely needs this here. He's got 5 boxes to go. He's got to continue marking.
And there it is. Now Al Johnson up with 2 marks, 1 more, and we're talking some more bonus money. And leaves 1 all alone.
He's got the 10 pin to shoot at.
Except for that wood creeping over. Okay.
It would.
I don't think he's happy about that.
No, that wood's at a little bit bad angle. He's got to be very careful here.
Hey, there you go.
Went right at it.
Yes, he did. And that's 3 marks in a row. And that's $25 in bonus money. And a nice lead. One, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, it's that 6 fill here. He's got the 4, 6. No, I take that back. That's the 2, 3, 6, 10. That's a tough shot to pick up.
It looks like it. He almost got it too. Leaves 1. Let's see if he can pick up the 10 count. Pick it up. And he did, so 10. And Jeff will be up with a markup. Again, Jeff Atkins' home player is Jesse Perkins from West Springfield. The Frameworks of Granby, who they're playing with.
I'm just trailing by 18 pins.
And 7 down, 3 left.
Yep. That's what we call the triangle. You got the 3, 5, 6. Either side of the 3 will take this shot.
Got both sides of it. Leaves the 1. An open 9.
Well, he's going to have to start stringing some strikes here together. He's trailing by 25.
What are we looking at here?
Oh, we got the 4 horsemen to the left side, and we got the 6-10 along with it. Oh.
Yeah. No, it nudged it, but it wouldn't knock it down.
Since Jeff's been on our show, this is the most I've ever seen him miss a head pin.
Is that right?
Yeah. This just looks like you could consider it a bad day for him.
And he picks up the 10 count. Yeah, I'm looking at the at our sheet here, and I had a 171 in one of his games in the past, and that's a far cry from what he's been able to get today. And here's Al Johnson up.
Got a comfortable 25-pin lead. And he adds a strike to it.
And he just added to that. He's trying to slam the door closed here now.
Come on. All right, come on now.
2, 4, 6, 7, just 3.
Yeah, I'll rush that a little bit. I think he was trying for the double, but a little over anxious.
All right, Alfie.
2 standing.
Gives him an 8 fill. Gives him a 130 in the 9th. And he's got the 5-8. He's got a bad piece of wood in front of it.
And he gets a 9 count. For a 139.
That gives Al a 410 for a total.
That's good, Alfie.
And with the 400 series for $50, that's more bonus money. 7 leaving 3.
Pick it up, Jeff.
Just got the triangle on the right side. 3, 5, 6. You got a piece of wood nudged in there.
And the spare. I'll tell you, Al Johnson's been able to pick up some bonus money today. Seven down, 3 left standing.
No, Al's already won the match.
Yep.
Jeff can't catch him.
Hey,
oh, nice shot by Jeff.
Nice shot. Very nice shot.
Our jackpot today, Scott, is worth $200. And at the end of our show, they'll be shooting for that.
Okay.
All right, Jeff.
And 5. A very, very good match. And our challenger, Al Johnson, defeats our champion. 139-129 in the final game. 4-10 series for Al Johnson. And again, that's worth some bonus money of $50. And Jeff Atkins finishes with a 388. So that's the story with that. And we'll be back with the bonus round right after this timeout. Welcome back to Let's Go Bowling, everyone. The bonus round worth $200.
All right, good try, Al.
Al Johnson, our champion, with the miss. Jeff Atkins up and picks up 1, so the $200 is safe, at least for this week. This was a scratch match, and we had 2 good players today. First of all, our champion, Jeff Atkins. Jeff, a very, very good match, and we've had some bonus money figured in for you. And there's your check. Thank you very much for being with us. Appreciate it. And our new champion, Al Johnson. Al, first of all, the check. You also had bonus money figured in. And the plaque for being our champion. And I guess you'll be back again. How did you think the match went?
Well, the match went very well for me, I'll tell you that. I was quite nervous about bowling Jeff. Jeff's my captain of my world team that we go to every year, and I don't know if it made it easier or harder. I'll have to distinguish that after we're all done. But in my opinion, Jeff's probably the best bowler in Western Massachusetts that I know.
Okay, and you're the best one today, being very shy about that. All right. Let's Go Bowling is produced by WGGB Television in cooperation with the Western Mass Candlepin Bowling Association. That's it for this week, our Candlepin Show, and we'll be back next week. I've been your host, Scott Coen. Everybody have a good week and get out and go bowling. We'll see you next week.